Capitalistic and out-of-touch whites always say that we need technology and all these things for innovation. No, y'all need technology in order to quickly appropriate. This is stealing.
Yes, this is another cultural appropriation or appreciation video, you would decide, that has been going viral on the internet lately because a person decided to do their hair and they chose to rename, I don't know if they chose or they didn't know, but they chose to rename a style that is mostly done by people of color, and a lot of people have some opinions about this. We're going to start off with a little quiz, okay? I am going to play the video and you are going to tell me what you think the name of the hairstyle is. I'm just now realizing that that's a horrible quiz because the answer is right there in the video. You saw it, right? It's Mamma Mia hair. It's a Mamma Mia hairstyle. In her defense, this girl was in Croatia, which is where the Mamma Mia movie was filmed, so maybe that's why she's calling it that. But a lot more people did it and called it the same name. Another name I've heard them use is rope braids. They're referring to them as that as well. But in the black community, this is referred to as a twist out. And if it's cornrows going down, it's going to be a flat twist. But that's also referred to as a rope braid.
I just want to say I feel so validated right now because I've received so much hate and even was gaslit on the Dr. Phil show about my culture appropriation videos, which made me almost leave social media. And here we are 2 years later and they're doing exactly what I told y'all. And the issue isn't even the fact that they're doing the hairstyle. It's the fact that you renamed it. The same way you renamed spa water, which ends up leading to the erasure of the original name and the culture behind the original thing. And also a big issue, which I don't see really anybody mentioning, is the fact that they're doing this Mamma Mia hairstyle because it's trendy. And yet I bet you a black girl's gonna go to work this week and be told by that same group of people that her twist out is unprofessional. Or a black athlete's going to be told they can't wear a twist out to compete. Or they need to change it to be more uniform with their teammates. If I had it my way, I would just prefer them to not do our hairstyles until they learn as a society to treat us with respect for our hairstyles. But realistically, I know that's not going to happen. So at least educate yourself on the hairstyle so you can call it the right name. Because calling the twist out that black girls have been doing for years Mamma Mia hair is crazy work.
Now, I personally don't mind anybody doing something else that's predominantly in the black community or among Africans. I personally feel like cultures are meant to be shared. It's beautiful. Share it. Everybody can partake in it, but just be respectful. And I agree with everything she just said. Also, it's not a big deal. And part of that respect comes with acknowledging where that place is mostly done or the people or the place where it's mostly found. That should be acknowledged.
Capitalistic and out-of-touch whites always say that we need technology and all these things for innovation. No, y'all need technology in order to quickly appropriate, okay? Because everything y'all do is innovated from black people. I just saw that white girls are doing Mamma Mia hair, which is a braid out, twist out. I don't even understand how your hair does that. I guess it looks good, but then it's like the young ones, the Gen Z saying unk interchangeably for bro. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Everything we do ends up across the world due to technology. This is an innovation. This is stealing. No, the style is not new. Not at all. The name is new. Because I grew up around white women, around white girls, and they all did it. They all braided their hair and took it out to have like a little wavy look going on, okay? Black women have got on the internet and showed their braid outs and their twist outs when it comes to their natural hair and natural hairstyles, and the process of getting a good braid out, a good twist out is very much a black woman thing. Okay, so now that it's called Mamma Mia hair, it just feels like, again, there's just so much co-opting and appropriating of everything that we do that it's hard to look away. It's hard to not like call a thing. So it's not new. Y'all can do it too, but it's a twist out.
Now, the issue of origin is not really my focus here because I have seen in previous conversation how people quickly digress from what's actually being talked about. So that's not what we're going to do. What I'm saying is this. If there's a certain group of people that are already doing something and it's predominant then in that culture, in that specific group, give it the name that they are already using. So the problem with renaming stuff is that everything else that came with the name that it had before goes with it as you erase it, and also the people that get cited in mainstream media are going to be people from the revised version. The same way, these are not Nara Smith braids, but just braids. And I know you're about to say, oh, but Nara Smith is a person of color. Yes, she is. But the thing is, colored people like Nara have always been used as a representation of us. And I can say colored, she's South African, I am Zambian. It's an acceptable term to use in both our countries, so we're good. And when I say they've always been used as a representation of us, I'm not just talking about the Western world. This is something that happens here as well. I cannot begin to count how many ads I've seen where if there is a colored person in there, and mostly there is, they're always going to be placed in the forefront and everybody else darker is in the background. Anyway, my point is, please stop renaming things after things that you like, people that you like, or popular influencers or popular TV shows, especially if something has already existed for a long time. You can even call it rub twist. I've heard people call it that. I think that's been there longer than Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia hair? Mamma Mia hair. Aren't y'all tired? Aren't you exhausted of never being able to come up with anything on your own except for putting raisins in a potato salad and trying to make cauliflower in the chicken? I, at this point, think that you know exactly what you're doing, because I was skeptical at first, like maybe they really just don't know. No, I am positive that you know. The way TikTok operates, the way social media has been operating these last 4 to 5 years, y'all know exactly what y'all are doing. You're doing twist outs and calling it Mamma Mia hair. I have never seen nothing like this in my fine days of living. Y'all want hot combs. Y'all want, I don't even know. I'm tired, Lord. Can y'all give us a break? Let us breathe. That's all I know.
Oh, y'all thought they was gonna stop at the quick weaves and the bonnets? They done renamed the twist out the Mamma Mia. And the girlies are in an uproar. In an uproar. What did y'all think this was? They are on a stealing spree. I told y'all need to start gatekeeping. When y'all gonna listen? These folks do not care. People are making think pieces on it. They've been doing this. They're never gonna stop. We even got allies. One of them telling them like, yo, yeah, this one y'all got to cut it out.
Just a public service announcement. If you're a white girl and you're twisting your hair and calling it the Mamma Mia hair, you should probably stop. And twist out is something that African American women have been doing for centuries. Problem with rebranding it, because I understand like things get rebranded all the time, is that when it's rebranded and white people do it, it becomes culturally acceptable. So go through and rename all your videos. It's not Mamma Mia hair. It's called the twist out. It's just important to give credit where credit is due. So if you made a mistake, correct it, learn, let's move on. Okay, bye.
I don't know why they have to steal stuff. If you're gonna do it, do it. But all of the renaming.
Now let's come back to us for a minute, okay? Because this is not a them versus us conversation. And if I give you that impression, I'm very, very sorry. That's not my intention whatsoever. I want to talk a little bit about how there's always going to be this conversation where it's like, somebody does something and you're like, oh no, that's not something you should be doing. Or you're not even doing what. Leave them. If somebody has hair, they want to do a twist out, let them do a twist out, please. Is it your hair?
Following up on my last video, I just feel like this argument is so much better suited for when white women are doing cornrows or wearing locks. Like, this is not the argument to be having. Just imagine the best likelihood of how this little Mamma Mia hair came out is a bunch of young girls watching Mamma Mia for the first, or you know, one of the first few times, and deciding, oh, I want to do my hair like that. So they go and twist it and wet it, and they do their hair like that. Like, I'm not even trying to cape for white women. I swear I'm not. But like, the most they can really do is some fucking braids and twists. Like, can't we just let them have that? Like, let them, it's okay. And let them call it what they want to call it. They don't need to call it a twist out, because that's going to give us more reason to be upset about some bullshit. Like, just let them have it. It's never that serious. Now, the sis turn around with a fucking braided baldy and some hearts in her shit, then okay, yes, the uproar. Okay, we can snap, we can feel how we want to feel. But a twist in their hair is not much they can do with their hair as it is. No shade. No shade whatsoever, I swear, no shade. But like, really, Unless they putting a hot tool to their hair, there's really not much they can do with it. So let them do the fucking twist. Like, chill out. Damn, we don't have to hate them. Like, we don't really have to hate them. It's okay. It's okay to feel how you want to feel over the things that are genuinely ours. But everybody twist their hair, girls. Everybody. Men twist their hair. It's like, we don't need to be finding this to be a reason to be upset. And it's really making us look like we're looking for anything to be upset about. And that's not us. That's not us. We know that that's not us. So let them have it. Because truly, I'm not even trying to be funny. Truly, it's giving them a leg to stand on in that black women wearing weaves to look more like white women argument. And though we know they really don't got much of a leg to stand on, we're kind of putting ourselves in position to have a full-blown argument in which we're going to end up looking stupid in the end. So, like, just... do one of these, okay? Just bite the bullet and shut up. Like, we don't gotta take everything to heart, okay? I know as black women we feel like, damn, they take everything from us. But when we know who we are, we should fully expect that everybody gonna take everything from us anyway. They copying everything we do. So why we so mad? When are we gonna be fucking excited and happy and joyful that, like, oh my gosh, bitch, I really am the blueprint. These bitches really be copying. Like, can we bask in that kind of energy for a little bit? Just a little bit. Because at some point, we're going to have to embrace it. Because next thing you know, we not going to be the blueprint. And nobody going to be copying nothing we do. Because we a bunch of miserable, angry, always finding a problem with something-ass women. Can we all relax just for a little bit? Please?
She's so funny. I do agree with her, though. Once you find something that you like and you refer to it based off of where you saw it from or the person you saw it from, you could say, oh, I want the Amamia hairstyle. It's okay at that point because you don't know what it's called. It's fine. But once you learn the name, just call it what everybody else is calling it, because it makes it easier for everybody else to know what you're talking about, first of all. And also other reasons I've already given. And also back to us, when somebody does give credit, please don't try to shift the goalpost to something else. It's enough. It's just here.
I know y'all aren't gonna like this, especially because I got a blonde wig on, but if the white girls came on here and really said they were doing a twist out, a braid out, y'all would not be okay with that. Let's be so fucking for real right now. If a white girl on here was like, oh, doing my braid out, doing my twist out, y'all would roast the... Let them have Mamma Mia hair. It's cute. You act like girls haven't been braiding their hair for long periods of times and loving the results for ever and ever and ever. Like, it's actually really weird. Y'all are really pissing me off this week. Ugh.
So we're good? Okay, bye.